So today we will discuss about what you mean by course outcome, program outcome, what is blueprint, what is Bloom taxonomy, and what you mean by Wheeler's pyramid. Okay. So what do you mean by course outcome? What do you mean by course outcome? Course outcome means what are the subject you are studying. That is a course. So after studying each subject, what the skill you will develop, that is called as the course outcome. Then program outcome means if you are studying for B Farm, after the B Farm, what are the skill you will develop, that is called as the program outcome. So you can see some Bloom taxonomy, COPO, what is COPO, how it is mapped in B Farm, and what do you mean by the blueprint, etc. Okay, we'll see one by one. Bloom taxonomy means it classify your questions based on your thinking level. Mainly we are using it in case of theory question papers. Okay, based on your thinking level, we will divide different levels from your remembrance to the create level. Okay, that is called as the Bloom's level. In simple way, I can show you that diagram. It is starting from the remember, then understand. The next level will be the apply, then analyze, evaluate, and last is create. So that is your cognitive domain. If you increase your thinking level, that level also will increase. So the question level will increase from remember to the create. Mostly the create level question is usually not there in your question paper. Usually in the BFAN level, it is not there mostly. Mostly you will be having remember, understand, apply, analyze, and in sometimes evaluate level. Okay. And it can be designated either by K1 to K6 or C1 to C6. K1 means remember, that is just a recall fact. K2 means understand, it explains the concept. K3 means the third level, that is the intermediate level, that is apply, means you have to use your knowledge to give the answer. Okay. The next one is the analyze, means you are comparing the two items, like comparing the tablets and capsule means it's a comparison question. Okay. So that level is analyze. Then evaluate means how to justify what you are writing. That level is called as the evaluate, and last one is the create. Create means you have to create new things. You are studying the formulation, then you should be able to create a new formulation or altering something, you can create some new one. That type of question if it comes, we can classify under create. Okay, that's why I told you it may not be there in the BFAN level questions. Then there is an example, pharmacy example. If you take the topic tablets, okay, we can create either a remember question to the create question from the tablet chapter. If it is only a defined tablet, means it's only a remember questions. If you are explaining the advantage of tablet, means comes under understand level. If you calculate the dose of the tablet, that is we are applying something, so that apply level question. If you differentiate and compare the tablets with different type of tablets or different dosage form, like compare tablets and capsule, then we can say it is analyze type question. If you evaluate and select a best dosage form among the tablets, then that question will be under evaluate question. And if you are able to create or design a new tablet formulation, that will comes under which level? Create level. Okay. So I have given a simple example. The cricket. If you take the game of a cricket, if you know the list of the cricketing rules, like LBW, bowled, catch, if you know that, this comes under the first level. And if you describe the leadership qualities of the captain or the player, then it comes under the second level, that is the understand level. And if you apply these cricketing rules in games, if you are able to do, then we can say it is under apply level. If you analyze the total team performance, comes under the analyze level. If you evaluate each player's performance and make some judgment, then we can say it is under evaluate level. And if you know all these things, you can create. Now we have find out what are the problems related with each player, what's the problem with the team. Then you should be able to create a suitable training program for the entire team. Then that will be under create level. Okay, that is an example. Then Bloom's I already told you. Then I told you the Millers. Okay, I told you the Bloom's used to describe the different level of theory question papers. Millers used to classify the different levels of your practical skill. For that, we will be using the Miller's pyramid. That we can explain with a simple tabular column. In Miller's also you have different levels like knows how, shows how, does. Okay. Means, nonce means if the student knows the procedure of the practical, then you are in the first level only, knows. If you able to explain how to perform, then you will be in the second level, knows how. If you able to demonstrate the procedure, then your level will be increasing, that is shows how. Still, if you perform entire practical independently, that means does, that is the highest level. So based on that, you have to evaluate your practical competence. That is called, for that we will be using the Miller's pyramid. Okay. So Bloom taxonomy is used for theory, you are testing your knowledge level. Miller's pyramid is used for practicals, for testing your practical skill level or competency. Okay, clear? Then the course, course outcome, already I told you, it is related to the subject. After each subject, what the skill you will get. There is a subject specific skills, what you can get after each course. HAP, Human Anatomy and Physiology, is a course. Formulation Technology, it's a course. Okay. Then program outcome, if you are studying B Farm, it's a program. If you are studying M Farm, it's a program. Farm D, it's a program. So after the program, what are the skills you can obtain? That will be defined by the regulatory agencies or what you call syllabus makers like university. You can define what are the program outcome, how to attain after the each program. Okay. Then they will map it with after each course what are the skill you can obtain, what all the skill can correlate with your program outcome. That is called as COPO mapping. Details you may not be required for you, that is only for your faculties. Okay. So I am skipping that. Summary part you can take. There is a Bloom taxonomy. I already told you, testing the thinking level. CO means subject learning outcome. PO means program learning outcome. COPO mapping means link between subject and program skill. Okay. Then what is blueprint? Blueprint means before preparing the question paper, we should decide how many marks from each unit, how many course outcome to be covered, how many questions from each Bloom's level. Means before preparing the question paper, the faculty has to decide what are the portions to be asked, what are the course outcomes to be included, and what kind of questions and which level of questions to be asked, what percentage of level of questions to be asked. That is called as blueprint. The advantage is that the entire syllabus will be divided, all levels of questions will be there. Okay, so you will have a better questions. Sometimes what you are getting in the final examination, some chapter is missing. No question, in some chapter there are lot of questions. So that can be avoided. There will be uniformity will be there. Okay. These are examples of blueprint. I will show you one example. If you take the example of a subject, Human Anatomy and Physiology. So we decided to conduct a test for 50 marks. Okay, 50 marks. Then we decide 30% from the K1 level, 40% question from the median level, that is understand level, and 30% from the difficult level. That is the third level only we are setting for apply. Okay, because it's the first semester you are studying. So teacher thought we will be give up to K3 only questions. Like that they have set it, all the unit they have considered, then mark is distributed based on that. 50 marks, 50 day, the 30% of 50 will be 15. So 15 marks for remember, again 20 marks for understand, again 15 marks for difficult level. Based on that, she will or the faculty will prepare the question paper. That is called as the blueprint. Okay. Then what are the ICT techniques can be used while teaching? ICT techniques. Okay. So this is an interactive board. This is another one of the ICT tool what we can use. Then second one, PowerPoint, even the Blackboard. All these are the ICT tools. Then educational videos, short videos can be uploaded even in your Google Classroom, or you can upload it in the YouTube and give the link in the Google Classroom. Thereby you can repeatedly see. Thereby you can study the concept. Okay. So we have our YouTube channel. This is our YouTube channel. Now I think almost 56 videos are already uploaded. Okay, 56 videos are already uploaded in our college YouTube channel. So you can watch it. Repeatedly you can watch it and you can study. Okay. Then another one I told you, that is the Google Classroom. Last year I have created that for biopharmaceutics, just for uploading notes. Okay. But the assignment, grading, quizzes, everything can be done through Google Classroom. Okay. You can assign to the entire student all the questions. They can write it and upload it. Teachers can grade it. There is a grading system is also available. You can see there is a grade, classwork, everything is there. Through that, she or he, the faculty can correct, and the faculty can give the grades to each student and return to you. That is a specialty if you are using Google Classroom. Okay. Then which virtual labs you are using, that is the XPharm for pharmacology, CAD for medicinal chemistry. When you are coming to the MPharm, you will be using DOE, design of experiment, all these things. Okay. So I think we can conclude. So what we have discussed, what are the important points we have discussed? Bloom's taxonomy. That is for checking your thinking level, cognitive level, mainly used for preparing theory question paper. Second one, Miller's pyramid, checking your skill, practical skill or competency. Okay. Then third one, course outcome. Okay, that is subject specific skill. Program outcome. After entire the program, what are the skill you will be acquired? That is a program skill. Then blueprint. That is to get a uniform question. That is from understand level to the create level. All type of question will be there, uniformity will be there, all the units will be covered. That's the specialty of blueprint will be using. Then what are the ICT techniques can be used? Okay, even Blackboard, your PPT, interactive board, then YouTube channel, short videos, all comes under your ICT techniques. Okay, understood? Okay, thank you.